Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another bike parts video. In today's video, I wanted to continue our series with my next episode, building up. Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another bike parts episode. Today's going to be the next episode leading up to my Coronacation 2020. To try to recap where my Dyna build started and where it's at now. This has been going on 2 years. Right there. The bike is on the trailer and I'm on my way to go drop it off at Dan's shop. He's going to help me out with the engine, primary, tranny, and fuel tank. I figured because of the 5,000 miles I want to put on it, I need it done right. So this is just one step closer. So my original plan was to take my Dyna, finish it up, have the build done, and take it on my road trip. Unfortunately, I was too ambitious. It did not work out. So I leave in a little over a week. No, I leave in less than a week. I leave in, I don't know, maybe 5 days. And my Dyna's not done. It's still at my buddy's shop. So you saw the video of me pulling the trailer up. Now it's time to see the bike. The Dyna obviously is not done. So let's take a look at what I actually am going to be bringing on the trip. It is a 2014 Honda CTX 1300. So it's been a long time since I've made a video. I was putting the Dyna together, had my road trip coming up, and my goal was to have it done for the trip. Obviously that didn't work out, so you saw the video on how I had to buy the Honda. Great bike, but as soon as I got back, I was ready to sell it. I didn't like a couple of things about it, most specifically the lack of cruise control and the terrible suspension. The bike was just way undersprung, and so it just never really felt confidence inspiring. And the V4 was underpowered. It had about 75 horsepower, but the motorcycle weighed 750 pounds. So it was too similar to a stock Harley, underpowered and overweight. So anyways, long story short, sold it. Took me a little while, but I ended up just straight breaking even. I sold it for exactly what I bought it for, so no real loss there. So let me back up a little bit. The reason I wasn't able to take the Dyna was because of two major things have caused issue. The biggest one was my transmission. So tranny went to go pick it up, but the tranny had locked up and would not allow the bike to move. So we thought, okay, the door is bad. Let's put a new door on it. Maybe the door is warped or something. That wasn't it. So at some point, I must have, when I was trying to take the shaft and counter shaft, leave it in the cassette and just take the door off like an old 4-speed, I must have boogered the shafts. So we put a new door on, didn't fix it. What I ended up having to do is buy a whole new transmission gear set, so cassette and everything. So we popped everything old out, put everything new in, so I've got a brand new transmission in the thing now. The other thing that slowed us down was we had to redo the front end. The Custom Cycle Engineering gold fork tubes that I bought were rusting. They had little pits all up and down the gold, and so I talked to those guys and they make a top-notch product. I just got unlucky. They were using at the time their show chrome to put the gold plate on top of. It's called titanium nitride something, is the actual plating that is the gold. They put it on top. They used to put it on top of their show chrome tubes. Well, anyways, they don't do that anymore. Now they put that gold plate on top of their hardened. So changed the finish. It did before because the show chrome underneath it gave it this like mirror chrome gold finish. It was gorgeous, but show chrome is not as hard as hard chrome. So now they put it on top of their hard chrome. So now I've got the bike back. The front end we did twice. Oh, another fun thing, the Legends internals, when you're doing the cartridge style, they don't run as much preload. And so when they were taking the bolt out to get this front end to come apart, the suspension was just spinning inside the fork tube. So everybody puts Legends in, nobody ever takes Legends out. Yeah, so anyways, there was a trick, and they were able to get the suspension to stay still, to back the bolt out, to get the front fork tube apart, to swap the tubes out. So now I've got to meld the old tubes back. But anyways, 120 plus days later, I got the bike on the trailer, headed back to the house to finish up the build. I'm gonna give you a quick video of what I think a bad starter sounds like, because it's kicking back. I'll go into what's in the motor at another time. I just want to make a video of the sound. Here we go. neutral, my security's going on. Okay, key fob. There we go. Okay, here we go. Start button. Oil's good, fuel's good. There's lube in every bath.